Hey guys, it's me, Meteor, and I just got done working Black Friday, so I am kind of tired out because working on Black Friday is absolutely terrible. It's been terrible for the past 3 years, but that's another story entirely. On a more positive note, a lot of good stuff came out last weekend that I was looking forward to. MLP Season 4, always nice, always glad it's back on each week. There was also Link Between Worlds and Super Mario 3D World. I decided to play this game first because after playing this game, I was kind of in the mood for a really good platformer. This wasn't it. In fact, I thought it was kind of funny because when these were first both announced, I was really looking forward to this game because I love Generations, I love modern Sonic games. I know, crazy, right? I actually like modern Sonic games, and the level design and everything looked like it was really done so good. Looks like Sega was trying to be really innovative, but then you showed off this game here, and it really looked just like a rehash of 3D Land, and I was completely unimpressed. And I thought that Nintendo was just trying to, rush things out to try and get a good sale for the Wii U, which may be true, but when they actually got released, Sonic Lost Worlds, yeah, this is a pretty terrible game. The controls are awful, the level design was terrible, and overall, it just wasn't good. It was being trying to be too much like Mario, despite being Sonic. It just didn't work out too well. Good idea, terrible execution. But this game is phenomenal. The level design, the controls, everything is just fantastic. I mean, I Nintendo keeps on coming out with new ideas for these 3D Mario games. I thought when they finally said, "Oh, there's no way they're gonna be able to top this in a Mario game," I mean, that was pretty original. They find a way. In fact, this entire game is like something new and exciting after each level. I am greatly impressed by this game, and if you don't have this already, I recommend playing it. So yes, that's that. But on another note, this is actually my last in-game team battle I have saved for Pokemon X and Y. What does that mean? Well, I don't know. I'll talk more after the battle, but in the meantime, just enjoy the battle. Alright, here we go. The absolute last in-game team battle against toxicOphidian, originally Legend of Super Kirby. Anyway, he leads off with his Venusaur lead off with my Splashing here. My Blastoise obviously going to switch out into Philomena here. And I really should stop switching into this thing because now I get Toxic. Oh well, at least I'm not, Sludge Bomb to the face or something. But either way, no big deal. Just going to U-turn out of here, expecting him to switch or something else like that, which he's going to do. And he actually sends in his Tyrantrum, so pretty good move using the U-turn there, because otherwise I can't do much against this thing. Instead, I would just get, rock moved to the face. So whatever, he does have a Rocky Helmet, that's good to know for future reference. So I send in Splashing here, and for some reason I go for Ice Beam while I go for the Mega Evolve, instead of just going for Earthquake, which would have had more base power. So I'm not exactly sure what I was going for. I guess maybe thinking that I had more special attack than regular attack, but it's not really true. I don't know. Point is, I actually go for Earthquake on this turn, because I figure even if he goes for King Shield, this doesn't directly affect it, so therefore I will not be hurt. Instead he just goes straight for the Sacred Sword, and that doesn't really do too much damage to me, because after Mega Form I take that pretty well. Less than a third of damage is taken, so very nice. I was going to switch up and go use his King Shield, which like I said isn't going to do anything because I'm not directly attacking it with Earthquake. So I'm staying at a safe distance, and they'll just work like a normal Protect move. So that means on this turn I could go for Earthquake again, while he goes for a Stance Change and does some more damage to me with his Sacred Sword. I do a lot of damage to it, so now it's in red. So one more Earthquake will kill it off, but I think he realizes this at this point. He's going to switch out, because there's no real reason for him to stay in at this point. So now he's going to switch out and send in his Flufflepuff. His Surpluff. I must say, that is an awesome name. The first time I saw it, I was like, it was absolutely perfect. I honestly can't think of a better name for this guy. It's a good move. That actually got me to laugh quite a bit. Anyway, I actually do carry the Flash Cannon thing, which does help against fairies. Unfortunately, his Dazzling Game plus Quick Claw outclasses me, so there you go. Now I'm gonna, use my Enlightening here, go for Surf, and finish off Flufflepuff, so, you'll not be dancing on rainbows anymore. So now you send in your Venusaur, and I just decided to Thunder Wave it, because why not just paralyze? I'm probably just going to die in the next turn anyway, which I do. Earthquake, this thing can take a hit for the life of it if its life depended on it, and it did, and it failed. So there you go. Mission solved. They can't do anything if its life depended on it, which proves right there. So now I'm going to send in my Aegislash here, while he sends in his Digalge, I think is the name of that thing? Dragalge, whatever. Anyway, he goes for the Skull. They're trying to burn me. No such luck for him. I just going to go for the Sword Stance plus Iron Head and take it out in one hit. So that didn't really go according to your plan. Either way, I won that. I'm not sure why you sent in Dragalge against this thing to begin with. But I guess it was to burn me, and that was your only real option. So now you're going to send in your Tyrantrum again. While I sent in my Philomena, I thought you were going to go for something like Crunch. Instead you went for Earthquake, which actually worked out even better for me. I mean, why not? Alright. I decided to go for U-Turn again, in case he stayed in. He doesn't actually send in his Venusaur, so I get a free switch out. However, it's not really going to work out too well for me, because I was good super effective against it. So I sent in Tinkerbell here, who does have the Psychic, so it's going to be super effective damage against it. And you're going to use Venoshock against you, which is also super effective against me. But that honestly didn't really do too much. I thought Venoshock would actually do a lot more, but it didn't. Oh well, I'm not complaining. Now he's going to send in Armorall, his Aggron, which he actually made for me, which is pretty awesome. He actually made me an Aggron, so thank you for that. And now he Mega Evolves into his Digimon, into his Mega Aggron. And I'm going to go ahead and just use the Wish here. You know, probably going to die in the next turn, which I do. So we get a Heavy Slam in the face, and there I go. He is right now testing out this new Pokemon that he made for me, seeing how well it does. I really did change one of its moves on the because I wasn't really thinking when I made that move. But you'll see what it is. He goes for Earthquake on here, and of course I have my Swords Dance up. Place is going to wish me off. Now, I was thinking maybe, possibly, kind of, I might be able to live that. Oh, who am I? I'm not going to live another Earthquake. I was just wishful thinking. Ha, get it. But unfortunately, I just go down and die anyway. So, oh well, I'm going to send in King Bowser here, which should be super effective against it, but he realizes this is going to switch out and send in his Venusaur, which I'm honestly not too afraid of. I mean, even if I Brick Break, if I use Brick Break, it's still going to hit another turn regardless. So I go for Earthquake here, and it does take out Venusaur in one hit. I am very afraid of that Aggron, though, because that thing is beast. I mean, well, we'll see later. His Tyrantrum is going to use Dragon Claw on me, not really do all too much. However, I'm going to go ahead and use Brick Break on you, and you have Rocky Helmet as well. So I get Rocky Helmet, you get Rocky Helmet, we all get Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmets for everybody! And you actually kill yourself before you can kill me, so hey, that works, whatever. So now I'm just going to Brick Break into nothing into air. So now you're going to send in your Candle Scratch, which is going to be your Aegislash. I'm going to switch out and expect like a King Shield or something else to send in Philomena here. And he did go for King Shield, so nice move on my part predicting that. However, I don't really know where to go from here. I think I went for Flare Blitz maybe? You know, I did, okay. I'm surprised you actually didn't go for King Shield that turn, because it failed the first time, so that means it would work the second time. Oh well, I'm not complaining really. I mean, this Aggron here is going to be super defensive, so I'm kind of afraid of this thing. So I decided to go for Flare Blitz, see how much damage it does just to test out its defense. I pull off a crit, but it takes that pretty nicely, even for stab super effective Flare Blitz. Crit? Yeah, that's just beast defense that thing has of Mega Form. So yeah, I'm quite impressed. I really need to change Head Smash to Stone Edge, because I don't know why I gave it Head Smash. I guess I was thinking because of whatever. I'm going to take it out with Brick Break. It's going to go down. Of course, that's going to be good game. Alright, now here's the thing. Since that was the last X and Y in-game team battle that I posted, I don't have a team ready for any more battles for X and Y. So, I don't know where to go from here. I don't have any more battles saved. I don't have any Pokemon to battle with. I don't have any way to posting any new battles. At all. I don't. I don't know where to go for my channel from here. I was afraid of this happening, and I knew this was happening. I was seeing this coming, but now it's actually here, so now I'm kind of worried. I don't know what to do. I'd take suggestions or anything. Any help is appreciated, but I don't know. I can't just post Let's Plays because, let's face it, those don't get too many views, and my channel really survives on these battles. So that being the fact, I don't know. But hopefully I could think of something or get a teammate or something. I don't know, but anyway, see you next time.